I'd say the three top questions I receive from clients is number one, will my savings be enough for retirement? Number two, what kind of gold and silver do I invest in? And number three, how can I know that we can trust you, that we'll actually get our metals? Well, let me start on number one first. And I think this is the big question that most people, if they're not thinking about it, should be. Because if you look at a US dollar graph from 1913 to today, and as if you're not aware, 1913 is the day that the Federal Reserve was enacted. But if you look at that dollar graph from 1913 to today, you'll see a steady trend downward. In fact, we have lost 98% of our purchasing power with the dollar. Back in the good old days, you could buy a gallon of gas with a silver dime. Well, that dime today could buy you roughly 4 gallons of gas. But a real dime that has no silver, what I mean by a real dime, but a dime that is in circulation today isn't silver. So a dime of gas in today's currency cannot get you really any gasoline. So the purchasing power of our fake fiat paper money is dwindling every day. And now that the Federal Reserve is bailing out essentially the world, hyperinflation is a real concern. So this investment kit that we've put together will touch upon this within detail, what's going on, how it's transpiring, what to expect next in the financial dominoes as they start to come down, and how to protect and hedge against what is transpiring right now. Moving on to question number two, what kind of gold and silver do I invest in? Well, there's a whole host of bullion bars and coins and numismatics, on and on that investors can choose, and it's really dependent upon what you are wanting gold and silver to do for you. Some people are just looking for a good investment. Some people are looking for something that they could use as in a bartering situation. For example, if the U.S. dollar did lose reserve currency status, what can they use if the dollar collapsed and we were in a bartering type situation? So those are two different types of investing scenarios. And again, we touch on this within the investment kit, also within the pages of this website. And also you can feel free to call us anytime and we can kind of go down all the options for you, what is available in the market. Moving on to question number three, how can I know we can trust you? Well, not only a debt bubble do we live in globally, but we also live in a corruption bubble. You don't know who to trust anymore. I know I don't. I scour the news for truth, and there's so much propaganda out there. You don't know who works for who anymore. And companies, gold companies have gotten such a bad rap because there are some bad apples out there, and some of the biggest names in the business are the rotten apples that make everybody look bad. So yes, this is a very good question. How do I know we can trust you and that we'll actually receive our metals? Well, first of all, you've got a great tool at your fingertips, and it's called Google or Yahoo or Bing. These are search engines that you can type in the name of any company in the world that you're thinking about doing business with, and you just type in that business name and reviews or complaints. And people love to talk about their complaints with companies. So if you type in any company's name and complaints, you're going to find out who's saying what about that company. There's a lot of misinformation out there and so on and so forth, so you got to really do your homework. BetterBusinessBureau.com, BBB, is a good place to start as well, to look at customer complaints of companies. I'm proud to say that to date, I haven't found one complaint on the internet about our company. I have found scores of great feedback, as well as testimonials. If you go to the testimonials page up on the website there, and you'll read verified testimonials from actually real clients. And I hope that you become one of them and are so happy and pleased with our service that you write a testimonial as well. Anyways, again, we're very excited about the gold and silver investing kit that we've put out. I believe that it answers a lot of questions, and it'll really make this market more clear and concise for you. If you have any questions, please feel free to give us a call at the 888-245-5888 number above, or go to the Contact Us page and fill out a request form, and we will call you back as soon as possible. I hope this has been informative and helpful, and please have a great day. Thank you. God bless.